Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to share something with you because I think it happens to all of us every day. It just goes unnoticed, and that is the blessings around us every single day. And I'm sure, like me, you have ups and downs. Well, yesterday was a bit of a downtime for me. It was all my own doing, all my own doing. The way I was processing stuff going on around me, and it just brought up a lot of my fears. I'm not good enough. I was hiding away from myself. Can I really do this? Can I make a difference? And coupled with half term, and I'm sure you mums can relate that there are times in our lives where we just try and fit everything in, and we do our very best. And times we just feel like we fall short. And as I'm recording this now, I can hear my head going round and round and round and round in circles with all the things that we're needing to do. But I've got a couple of minutes to myself as Liberty is in the hairdressers and Jodie is out with friends. And it was all about my focuses. My focus shifted momentarily, and that's enough sometimes to just throw you off course. And a lot of the damage is done by then, but years ago it used to take me forever, or days, weeks, months, to recognise what was going on. Now I pick up on it a lot quicker. Still does it easier, and then I think because of the line of work I'm in and how people see me and how I see myself, I think, I should be getting over this a lot quicker, and I shouldn't be having times like this. But when I do, I sit down and I ask myself, what do I need to be aware of? When I'm aware of that, I have learned to accept that it's okay for me to feel like I do, good, bad, or indifferent. And also then just to allow. And in that space, yesterday evening was probably about 9 o'clock. I had to take myself up my room because it was something I was watching, or something Liberty had on, that really hit one of my deepest fears. And that was the fact that I was hiding from myself and from the world outside. So I went upstairs, I sat in my room and cried. And I cried and cried. And it was interesting because I was a little bit annoyed with myself at the beginning. Actually, after a while, I started to feel the release and the relief. And I ask myself questions all the time. Why are they coming up? What are these tears meaning? What's the truth here I need to recognise? And there's all sorts of things that were going around in my head, and I calmed myself down, and then there was a little knock on the door, and it was with a chamomile tea, and I thought, oh no, she must have heard me sobbing, which I don't think is a bad thing. And then I got a message from a friend, a late message from a friend before I turned my heart out, a very wise. The importance of surrounding yourself with people that support you and that want to be there for you and have your best interests at heart is important. I turned my light out and I asked my higher power, because I did not want to feel down on myself like that anymore. I asked my higher power to talk to me while I was asleep. What do I need to know? What is it that this is trying to tell me? And it was, I'm in the middle of something that is huge for me. And because it's bringing up a lot of my deepest fears, I know I'm ready for a breakthrough and I need to push through. So I asked my higher power to talk to me, so that when I woke in the morning, I knew that I would feel a lot better. So when my alarm goes off at 5:30, I sit in my little chair in my room and I do my meditating, and I try and clear my mind. I do my mindlessness to allow what I need to come in my mind. It can't come if it's full up. And I woke Jody up and I took him up to the village to do his paper round, and I went off to the gym and I focused on myself while I was in the gym, about on my thoughts, and I just wanted to throw it out because of the way I felt yesterday, I thought I can't let this carry on. I connected with others in the gym, which was really interesting. I don't normally do that because I'm so focused and I just want to get my job done. And then when I got into the changing room, I felt so good or great about the way I felt and about myself that I took a selfie of myself in the gym, hot, smelly, sweaty, no makeup, and I posted it online this morning. I think that's the first time that I've ever done that in public, because my industry has been in the cosmetic industry for 20 years. I'm recognised as the sort of blonde, bubbly one who is well turned out and, do you ever have down days? And I just felt that it was really important to come out of hiding and just express how I was feeling, why I was feeling, and sharing how I managed to push through it, however small, big that was for me. And I picked Jody up. We went back home after his paper round, and I said to him, Jody, Mummy's done something I'm really proud of this morning. He said, what's that? And I told him, and he frowned at me as if to say, why is that such a big deal? Because obviously a 13-year-old boy is not going to get it. And I told him what it meant to Mummy, and the fact that it was important for me to be seen, let's call it metaphorically naked. And anyway, so this was, I don't know, 8:30, something like that. So I go up to my room and I get in my shower, and then I could hear the door opening of my ensuite. I play my music when I'm in the shower. I have a, sort of feel-good playlist that I play for myself. And I saw the door open, and it's Jody. And he obviously never comes into my bathroom. And I'm in the shower, and he's, Mum, I want to play you a song. I said, okay, what, right now? And he said yes. Grabbed my phone. He was as discreet as possible, so he sort of hid his eyes from where I was behind him in the shower. And he took my phone. I had Spotify. He put the song on Spotify. He often shares songs with me in the car. He's got a great taste in music. So I said to him, was it a melody, Jody, that you wanted to share with me? And anyway, I didn't still hear from him again. And then I hear this song. And I don't recognise it. It's called Human by Christina Perri. And I'm all soaked up in the shower. And I can hear lyrics. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. I'm only human. I bleed when I fall down. The lyrics are brilliant. And it's the first time I'd heard the song. So I climb out of the shower. And I'm standing, it's cold, so I bring the phone back in the shower, and I'm again sobbing in the shower while listening to this song, because not only have the lyrics touched me, but what's truly touched me is the fact that Jody recognised the need to share that song with me. So I listened to it, and I got out the shower, dried myself off, and I went into Jody's room, and I said to him, Jody, why did you share that song with me? He knows I love my music, and he said to me, because it's inspirational, and I know that you get down on yourself sometimes, and you think you're not very important, and yet you're winning awards all around the world, and you are traveling to different countries helping people feel better about themselves. He said, I was thinking about it this morning while I was on my paper round, and I just wish there was a montage of where you began with nothing to where you are now and what you've achieved that I could play to that song.